14 points never scared the Timberwolves. They rallied from an early first-quarter deficit to beat the Denver Nuggets and even the series at one game apiece themselves. Anthony Edwards looked more like himself in Game 2 as he continues to recover from that banged-up knee. Ant played 40 minutes. He dropped 30 points, 10 boards. As for the Nuggets, they struggled late in the game, especially their stars. Look at this. Although the box score does show Nikola Jokic finished with a double-double, Jamal Murray at 30 points, that duo could not find it in the fourth, combining for just 4 points, 2 of 12 shooting. The two combined for 50 points in the first 3 quarters. And Jaden McDaniels says it wasn't just their shooting that was bad.
What were some of the keys offensively as to really getting a rhythm?
Go out for Jokic, Jamal, all the bad defenders, Tim Hardaway, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, the whole team. Like, just go at them.
They're all bad defenders.
Yeah, they're all bad defenders.
Those are some fighting words now. They're all bad defenders. I don't know about that. Bad night or bad sign for the Denver Nuggets last night?
It'd be a little bit of both. Certainly a bad night. But what's interesting, this is a real rivalry, an understated rivalry. But it is now. You've played in the postseason enough times to have some dislike for each other. This played like a classic off-day comment where people are going after each other. They've got a day to get themselves, or 2 days to get themselves worked up. The Timberwolves have been in the conference finals 2 straight years. This needs to be a breakthrough time for them. And I know I'm one of the people, I thought that Denver at the beginning of the season, I picked Denver to win the whole thing. That pick may not hold up as long as I wanted to because they get Minnesota in this first round. Minnesota's built for this. Minnesota can defend at this level. We like to make a little fun of. We like to poke fun at Rudy. Perk, if I'm crazy, tell me, but it seems like I know Joker missed some shots that he normally makes. He's going to make some of those shots in Game 3. But I thought Rudy bothered Joker last night, particularly in the fourth quarter. And Minnesota's one of the few teams that can answer and can guard him straight up. They didn't bring him late. They didn't try him late. It's like they had enough trust in Rudy to stay out of foul trouble and deal with Joker, and it worked.
No, you're right. And look, it's a bad sign for the Nuggets. By the way, I had picked Minnesota to win this series in 6, right? Because I don't trust the Nuggets, and I definitely damn sure don't trust their defense. And when you hear what Jaden McDaniels comments, he didn't tell a lie. Maybe you could have left Aaron Gordon.
All bad defenders?
Maybe leave Aaron Gordon out of there. Outside of that, he was telling the truth. None of those guys are elite defenders. None of the perimeter players that he named are elite perimeter defenders. They have 0 rim protection. You know why they shot 2 for 12 in the fourth quarter? Because they were involved in every action defensively. The Minnesota Timberwolves did an outstanding job of putting Jokic and Murray in some type of action. Either Murray had the guard or Jokic had the guard. So think about this if you're the guys that probably have two of the guys that have the highest usage rate in the NBA offensively. You asked to carry the load offensively, and now you asked the Jokic to be in the drop coverage and guard Anthony Edwards coming down here in the pick and roll, or be in the isolation with Naz Reid and Julius Randle, who are in full attack mode. Jamal Murray, they picking on you. Jay McDaniels, he's hounding you 94 feet. But on the other end, they giving you the confidence. They giving him the confidence to go at them. And so when you think about what they're doing to them, I don't know if Jokic is going to make those shots in the fourth quarter in the games to come. You know, at some point, just like we're holding Jalen Brunson to a level of accountability, we got to hold Jokic and Murray to the same level of accountability because the bar has been set now. Jaylen Brown, Wemby, SGA, Anthony Edwards, it's two-way players. It's two-way players. If you call yourself one of the best, you got to be able to do it on both ends. And to be honest, I feel like Jokic doesn't get enough criticism when it comes to blow-bys and just layups and letting people lay the ball up at the rim with no contest and then just hurry up to outlet the ball to hurry up and get on up. Nah, we got to start calling that out. He got to start playing some damn defense. But again, they got the perfect game plan, but this is going to be a brawl for it all. But I like a little beef. I like a little beef. Go ahead and make some hamburgers. I'm cool with it.
Take a little trash. So 19-point lead slipped away. Last year we saw a 20-point lead by the Denver Nuggets sweep away, however you say that in the tense. This is definitely becoming a rivalry between these two teams because they constantly meet in the postseason, and they know that. Let's go back to the East, where the Cavs continued to roll against the Raptors last night. Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, Evan Mobley all at 25 or more in a game where Cleveland never trailed. The Cavs will now head to Toronto for games 3 and 4, up 2-0 on the series. Can these Cavs make some noise in the playoffs beyond this series? This series, unfortunately, just doesn't have the same sex appeal, it feels like, as the other series do. They're already up 2-0. They feel like they've got a handle on the Raptors. Can the Cavs now make some noise beyond the Raptors, do you think?
Ooh, this beyond the Raptors. The Cavs, after last year, Shay, they've got to prove it to me. I mean, we presumed last year with the Cavaliers. Now, the addition of James Harden changes a whole lot of stuff. And I think, and Perk, you know James. You've known James for a long time. I think there's an urgency to James's play now. That he knows, how many shots has he got left? Real good shots. The Celtics are playing the best in the East, no doubt, period. But if you're James Harden in Cleveland, you got to figure this is a shot to make that noise, Shay, that you're talking about. This ought not be a long series against Toronto. This is one where they need to take care of business. They need to have Harden, having some rest before they go into a next series. But again, we presumed this about Cleveland last year, and you talk about a team that did not deliver. They didn't.
I ain't gonna say I think. I know they're going to the conference finals. They're going to get through this series. And Toronto, look, successful season, they overachieved this year to a lot of people, but I actually picked them to make it, just to throw that out there, okay? But look, they're going to beat the winner out of the Detroit Pistons and Orlando Magic, and they're going to the conference finals. Here's why I say that. James Harden is so great because his transition of being a point guard, a true point guard over the last 3 years don't get talked about enough, right? The ability to bring the best and make guys around him better, a la Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, even Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell has never played with a backcourt mate like James Harden. I just see Donovan Mitchell, he got that in his eyes as well, like back-to-back 30-plus games. And so, again, I got the Cavs going all the way to the conference finals on that side of the bracket.
So the Cavaliers have won 12 straight playoff games against the Toronto Raptors. Talk about a franchise having someone else's number. This is it right here in this series. Coming up here on First Take, Stephen A. had some interesting comments about Steph Curry yesterday. Are his days of winning a title with the Warriors over? Someone here says, yes, that is correct. Plus, the NFL draft only 2 days away. Who's the most intriguing player in this draft? Peter Schrager, Michael Wilbon have a lot to say about this. Let's talk about our Bears here in the break.